The latest surge of COVID-19 expected to get worse before it gets better. This morning, a look at how our area is doing and what Americans can do to help stop the Delta variant in its tracks. And this morning, our first morning storm team tracking a very busy day ahead. We have all the info on the storms headed our way and the storms that are here right now, which areas are facing the most severe storm threat as well. Good morning, I'm Ted Noah in for Aaron Miller. Thanks so much for joining us. We have a lot to get to this morning, including the threat for strong storms that most of us will be seeing today. Meteorologist April Loveland is in the First Warning Weather Center. Hey there, April.
Yeah, we are coming up.
COVID-19 once again topping our headlines this past week as the Delta variant continues to surge nationwide. This morning, health experts say getting vaccinated is the best chance at fighting back.
Vaccines in our society.
More than 30% of those eligible to get the vaccine in the U.S. haven't done so yet. Doctors say this is the only fueling Delta's spread. According to Johns Hopkins, in the last 2 weeks, new cases of the virus have gone up by 150% nationwide, and hospitalizations are up 74%. Now, because of this, the CDC is recommending that people mask up once again, even if you've been vaccinated. It's even more important if you're living in an area where COVID is spreading quickly. This morning, more than 80% of Americans are living in an area of high transmission, including those of us here in Hampton Roads. Take a look at your screen. This is the CDC's COVID data tracker map. We showed you this earlier in the week. Since then, even more cities in our area have turned red, meaning Hampton Roads is considered a high transmission area. And the latest mask guidance applies to us. So far, the mask mandate has not been reinstated in the Commonwealth. Norfolk is becoming one of those high transmission areas, and because of this, the city is now taking action to prevent the spread. The city is requiring all visitors to wear a face mask inside any city building. Officials also say indoor group sports at Norfolk recreation centers are banned, and everyone exercising must wear a mask. Starting tomorrow, masks will also be required in the Norfolk Consolidated Courthouse. The latest surge is now putting extra strain on exhausted healthcare workers, but many say they're powering through their fatigue and frustrations for the sake of their patients. Omar Villafranca spoke to nurses and doctors on the front lines and has their story.
The worry. Mississippi.
And there is new hope this morning on the vaccine front. The FDA is now pulling in extra help to speed up the final approval process for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. A reminder, all vaccines currently used in the U.S. have only been approved for emergency use. Pfizer filed for full approval back in May, and one FDA spokeswoman says the agency is taking an all-hands-on-deck approach to complete the review of Pfizer's application. Health experts say full approval could give people the confidence they need to get their shot. Still ahead on News 3 this morning. News 3 is the home of the Washington football team this morning. How the team is prepping for the season while many of its players remain unvaccinated.
You're typically told to
Just a wet week ahead. I don't think it's going to be a complete washout every single day for every one of us, but it's going to be one of those times where grab that umbrella on Monday, even though we're looking dry, and just keep it with you all week.
And today it's going to be an on and off event for almost all of us.
Yes, that severe weather threat. So I would make sure you have that News 3 app handy so you can stay updated if you are out and about. But again, I think it's a good day to stay inside, maybe watch some Netflix or something.
Sounds like a good idea,
Yes.
April. All right, in the last century, women have made many strides and advances throughout history, but they've also faced many obstacles along the way. And now their perseverance is being translated into artwork. News 3 reporter Julio Vila tells us where we can get to check out these new works of art. Good morning, Julio.
News 3.
All right, thanks, Julio. News 3 is the home of the Washington football team, and all week we've been in Richmond with the team as they prep for the new season. Now, one new major hurdle that the team faces, losing players on the field due to COVID-19. Sports reporter Megan Plain explains. Taking action to help you win the school year. Just ahead, how to get your child ready for the return in the fall without putting your credit card through the ringer.